Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBASE.com. Welcome to your weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the 26th commitments of Traders Report of 2024. And as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials net positions. Before we jump to the review, just a brief reminder for those who are new to COT analysis. Here at COTBASE.com, you'll find a lot of educational material. Not only do we have these in written format, but we have some very useful videos as well that can guide you through the analysis process step by step. If you need further assistance, we are here to help you. Just send us an email to info@cotbase.com, or you can also just comment underneath this video and we'll try to answer any of your questions. So let's get started. Once again, we are analyzing commercials net positions first based on a 52-week look back period. Where did we see the largest changes? You can see corn is on top of our list with a 25% change in commercials net positions. We're going to see that on the chart. Here you go. You can compare that magnitude to the past 1 year and easily see that it is amongst the largest changes, top three, I should say. And it is a bullish COT change signal coming after the market has been coming down the past 2 weeks. So we'll see if this can actually push the market a bit higher, end this decline. But if we move on to a 5 years chart, then we can see that the extreme analysis, so looking at where traders net positions are compared to a longer time horizon, you can see that we are gradually getting closer to bullish COT extreme levels once again. We had this significant extreme back in February. It seemed like it was effective. However, the past few weeks, the price actually gone lower. And as it did, we're not surprised to see traders once again going to their bullish COT extreme. So that's nice to see. I think there's a great opportunity in corn coming in the near or not too distant future. The next market is going to be another grain, the Minneapolis wheat, futures and options data type, of course, combined. Here we have that 22% change in commercials net positions. Once again, it is a bullish change size, larger than average, top five, I would say, after the wheat, the Minneapolis wheat has come down in the past 1 month. Since late May, it's been gradually coming down, and we have this quite significant bullish change signal. You can see that there has already been a decent rise in the price. Moving to a 5 year chart, you can see that with these larger than average changes in the past 3 weeks, traders are once again going towards their bullish COT extreme levels. That's nice to see, and of course not surprised to see sort of a correlation between these two markets. The next market is soybean oil, where we have a 19% change in commercials net position. So let's start off with the 1 year chart. The decline over here is not as steep and clear, but we are close to these lows that's been in place since late April. So just kind of crawling on that support over there. We have a bullish change signal much greater than average in size, suggesting strength in the next few days. Moving to a 5 year chart, we can actually see this bullish COT extreme, but it is clear with this all-time signal over here, both in commercials and in large speculators, that never in the history of COT data on soybean oil have we ever had traders at these levels. So commercials are getting closer towards almost 100,000 contracts net long. It's a significant bullish extreme. You can see in the past when we had even a relative bullish extreme, not an all-time, that was actually a very good time to go long. And here's where I'm going to switch over my screen to TradingView and show you the capabilities of our own iCOT Intraday Indicator, developed after many years of research specifically for shorter time frames. But this is going to be a 1 hour candlestick chart. I'm going to put the scores chart on over here. This mimics what we are experiencing in classic COT analysis. You can see this huge extreme over here. Just look at the chart, and you're going to see real quick if we put, I'm not even going to use the more sophisticated iCOT with AfterSignal. I'm just, you know what, this time I'm just going to show you the powers of our basic signaling, the iCOT Intraday Indicator signal. And you can see just around this bottom how many signals we're getting from the commercial side of the score line over here, right? It's clear that there's quite the extreme involved at that price level, and of course soybean oil bouncing off of that. If you go back in time, you can see candle coloring, not necessarily as obvious as these yellow diamonds, but when candles change their colors to blue, that is a signal that speculators are at an extreme, and that is once again a significant signal. We have, of course, a few bearish signals as well. So I think it's a great tool to supplement classic COT analysis. Back to the review and moving on to large speculator COT extreme analysis. Of course, we have soybean oil as it has an all-time COT extreme. But let's start off with the Euro-British pound currency pair future contract, where we have an all-time extreme in large speculators. This is, of course, signaling a bullish opportunity. However, I would consider analyzing both Euro and the British pound separately to come to a conclusion if I'm trading this currency pair. The next market is going to be the New Zealand dollar with a 322 report extreme in large speculators net position. Once again, we are talking about an extreme, but this time we are talking about a bearish COT extreme, suggesting weakness coming in the New Zealand dollar against, of course, the US dollar, as this is a futures contract measured in US dollars. The next market and the last one for this review will be the South African Rand with a 92 report extreme in large speculators net position. Once again, we are talking about more of a bearish extreme. However, looking at this 5 years chart and going back to mid-2022, you can see that we can easily reach even greater bearish extremes. So I would not necessarily put that much emphasis on this signal at this time. Maybe I would go over to our wonderful iCOT intraday indicators and see what that has to tell us. That was all for this review. I appreciate your attention. Don't forget there's a lot to do here at COTBASE.com when it comes to the Commitments of Traders report. We offer you analysis on all major markets, and if you'd like to go in and dig into the data sets, then we offer you quite complex and deep data sets to analyze. Everything is chartable. You can, of course, download them in different formats. If you are a pro member, you can actually export the data. And once again, we have the iCOT Intraday Indicator bringing you tools into the shorter time frames. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you will have a wonderful weekend. See you next time.